Why I stopped comparing my finances to everyone else's. Let me start with the truth most people are too afraid to say. Comparison will kill your financial peace faster than a bad investment ever will. I didn't always know that. In fact, for years, I judged my financial progress based on what everyone else seemed to be doing. The cars they drove, the vacations they posted, the pay raises they announced on LinkedIn, the side hustles that exploded overnight. I thought I was behind. I thought I was failing. And worst of all, I started making decisions based on appearances, not actual goals. That's when my money started working against me. So in this video, I want to tell you the honest story of why I stopped comparing my finances to everyone else's and how doing so completely changed my financial life. The comparison trap is everywhere. It starts subtly. You scroll through social media and someone's announcing a new job. Another person's buying a home. Someone else just casually mentions their passive income stream, and then there you are wondering why you're not there yet. Even if you're making progress, you feel stuck. Even if you're saving money, you feel broke. Even if you're proud of your budget, you feel embarrassed because someone else seems further ahead. That's the trap I lived in for years. I made decisions that weren't even mine. Looking back, the worst part wasn't feeling behind. It was how comparison changed my behavior. I signed up for programs I didn't need because someone on YouTube said it was the key to success. I bought things I couldn't afford just to look like I was doing well. I said yes to financial commitments that didn't align with my actual priorities because I didn't want to look like I was struggling. But here's the thing no one talks about. You don't know what's behind someone else's financial highlight reel. That friend with the new Tesla might be drowning in debt. That couple with the Instagram-worthy vacation could be putting it all on credit cards. That influencer making six figures might have $0 in savings. And I realized I was trying to keep up with people who weren't even being honest. The day it finally hit me. I was checking my banking app one day, frustrated. I had saved $3,000 that month. I'd paid off a credit card. I stuck to my budget, and yet I still felt behind. Why? Because a friend had just posted about buying an investment property. Another one got a huge bonus. And someone I followed online was bragging about retiring at 30. That's when it hit me. I was winning by my own standards, but losing by everyone else's scoreboard. And I realized something powerful. Your finances are not a race. They're not a performance. They're not a competition. They are personal. How I shifted my mindset and my money. Here's what I did that changed everything. 1. I defined my version of rich. Not the internet's version. Not my friend's version. Mine. For me, it was freedom. Having money for emergencies, guilt-free spending, and the ability to say no without stress. 2. I tracked my progress, not someone else's. I started celebrating things like paying off debt, saving consistently, or even saying no to an unnecessary expense. 3. I unfollowed accounts that triggered toxic comparison. If someone's content made me feel like I wasn't doing enough, I muted them. Even if their advice was good. 4. I learned to admire without comparing. Someone else winning doesn't mean I'm losing. I can respect someone's journey without measuring mine against it. The results? Peace and progress. When I stopped comparing, I started thriving. My savings rate improved because I stopped trying to match someone else's lifestyle. My spending became intentional because I wasn't chasing clout. My anxiety about money dropped because I started focusing on my goals, not theirs. And ironically, the less I cared about looking rich, the more actual wealth I began to build. What I'd tell you if you're struggling with this. If you've ever felt like you're behind in life because of money, listen to me carefully. You're not behind, you're on your own timeline. And real financial success? It's not about how it looks, it's about how it feels. So ask yourself, are you saving regularly, even if it's a small amount? Are you learning and growing? Are you doing better than you were last year? Then you're doing just fine. Forget the noise. Forget the flexes. Forget the pressure to be there by a certain age. Because true wealth is quiet. And the loudest ones in the room are often the ones barely holding it together. Like this video so more people break out of the comparison trap. Subscribe to the channel for honest, real-world finance content that's actually helpful. And drop a comment telling me what financial comparison you've struggled with most.